Howdy gamers, this is Patrick Jr. here from ReviewFix.com, showing you guys the awesomeness of Super Fire Pro Wrestling Special on the Super Famicom. And I know that this probably isn't the first game on your wrestling list, but it's pretty influential at the same time. So here I am as Sting, fighting Ric Flair. The cool thing about this game is it mimics a professional wrestling match pretty well. So locking up is done automatically when you connect with your opponent, and then after that it's all about button presses. So as soon as you see the guy's hands lock up at the same time, then you press your move. Y would be a weak grapple, B would be a medium grapple, and A is finishers. So it's all about timing. You cannot pull off a special move as soon as the match starts, so you have to wear your opponent down. Guys, this is a 21-year-old wrestling game featuring some of the biggest stars in the sport today. Well, not today, but back then. The camera view was pretty good for the time. You guys have to remember, man, this is a game that came out 21 years ago. And all of these guys have the right movesets. They're not doing all wacky finishers and stuff. I'm sure I've done the same moves over and over so far this match, but I assure you that I just knocked myself out of the ring. I assure you that there is a little bit more to do in this game. So anyway, the story mode apparently is supposed to be pretty cool in this game because it features a little test of strength. I've never done that before. It's got me in the abdominal stretch. The story mode in this game, which I unfortunately do not know how to access since I don't speak Japanese, is a interesting one, as the main character apparently commits suicide. This is a game that, like, hardcore wrestling fans can play, like, over and over and over again, just because no match is ever really the same. It's all about strategy. Obviously, I just took a risk that I shouldn't have. You got Flair taunting in the background. What's eventually going to happen is one of us is going to wear each other out enough where we're going to do a finisher. So he just tried to hit me with the belly to back suplex, and I countered it. He's trying to go for that pile driver. He's not quite there yet. I just hit a cutter. That was interesting. That's the first time I've ever done that. Not even enough for a 1 count. Also, too, you have to pay very close attention to where the referee is, because if he's on the other side of the ring and you go for the pinfall does not start right away. Which again is pretty cool. So there are some button mashing elements in this, but for the most part it's all about button presses. So like, you get the guy down and you're going to be pressing A to try and work him over as much as you can. But that's the extent of the button mashing. So you just irate drop kick combo. There is not a wrestling game that does anything similar to this until like the days of the Nintendo 64. And he just hit me with the pile driver, which means he's going to hit me with the figure four right now. First he's going to work on my legs. The AI in this game, and the Ric Flair knee drop, and another leg smash. So you see, once the big move is hit, the AI jumps all over you, and there's really like no way to recover. So now I'm in a sleeper. And at times this will get really annoying because you're like, how am I supposed to get out of this? The delayed vertical suplex that Flair was known for. Again, this game came out in 1994. Why can't WWE 2K15 get stuff like this right? I don't know if I've ever seen him hold a suplex this long before, but whatever. Let's just go with it. Right into the figure four. Pretty much toast at this point. So we've got like a 6-minute match with a ton of offense, realistic counters, and it's 21 years old. If you guys have a Super Famicom, this is a game that you kind of definitely have to play. There's no way to escape it. And if you consider yourself a fan of wrestling games, this is a game that you should definitely play as well.